Ah,
Ah. I don't know why I smacked that. I jumped, smacked a vase, and I waited for a moment for the battle to start. I don't know why I thought I was going to start a battle with a vase. Say you spilled your drink.
also, I would say Kingdom Hearts 1, one of my favorite bosses was Behemoth.
The one you just climb on the back of, right?
Well, I mean, it's kind of because I'm a fan of not Kingdom Hearts, well, yes, Kingdom Hearts. But I'm a fan of Final Fantasy, just seeing an actual Final Fantasy monster pop in.
Oh, so... Like, I've never played Final Fantasy, so I have no idea about half of these references until someone tells me, oh, that's a Final Fantasy reference.
Yeah. A lot of the Heartless are just by themselves, but there are some that, like, if they have a specific name, are more than likely a Final Fantasy reference.
Man, I didn't know Sephiroth was a Heartless. Certainly is pretty heartless what he does to Cloud all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'd have to say my favorite boss. I'm gonna have to take the favorite boss into two directions. My most fun boss, and this will always stick in my head as the most fun boss, is Rock Titan from Kingdom Hearts 3. The entire first section was so good as the intro to the game, and when we jump on a magical train to fire rockets at him, I lost my mind.
Okay, Olympus was basically the tutorial for the game.
The entire section was so fun!
Like, the City of Thieves was good. The area, like, the wilderness around it was good. Olympus itself was amazing.
It was so good. And it was so fun. The entire area just felt like it was one continuous action, and it was great. Also, with that being said, my favorite fight, I'm gonna have to free fight when I get back there to confirm this, but probably young Xehanort from Dream Drop Distance. I know a lot of people hate it, and they're like, "Oh, it's because it's so janky." I never had any problem with it. It took me like 2 tries, but then again, I loved Riku.
Get good because if you don't kill him fast enough, he just resets the entire fight.
Yeah, I also adore playing Riku. So this was the Riku became the hero of the story moment too. Also, his theme is fantastic. Also, a huge fan of the whole whip and time stop. Fantastic.
Yeah. I think Xehanort's main spell is stop. And like anything technical, really.
I'm pretty sure Xehanort's main spell is emotional damage.
I mean, the only spells I've seen Xehanort use is like dark-themed spells and stop. And I don't think there's any other bosses that use stop.
I'm sorry, I missed all that. I got thing. What about did you say no other boss uses stop?
I'm fairly certain no other bosses use stop.
Well, this is a good example of So once again, I'm once again bringing up Destiny 2. Destiny 2, Bungie ran into an issue with PvP and players, and they found they introduced a thing, stasis. They introduced stasis, right?
Yeah, I remember whenever stasis is insanely broken.
Yeah, And people always said, it's not that stasis is strong. No one wants to be forced to stop playing their game. Having a ability that stops you from playing actively is a bad ability. The only reason why Xehanort works so well with it is because he doesn't stop you. He stops everything else.
Yeah.
Which comes out as a good time stop mechanic. Because now there's, or it's more like they don't stop you. Time does stop. You just don't notice it because it resumes for you. You know what I mean?
Well,
So there's multiple Xehanorts.
Sora was a part of the non-stop area.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said as well, he also gotten to the point where Xehanort is able to use Stopsa to prevent Mickey from using Ultima, one of the strongest spells canonically in Final Fantasy, yet also in Final Fantasy if you use it, doesn't feel like it's lore accurate. So, I will tell you something about Final Fantasy 2. One of the most big games in Final Fantasy, right?
The one that came out in 1980 something?
Yeah. So 2 I enjoyed, but not for the sake that you specifically leveled up on gaining XP. You leveled up out of experience. You know, if you wanted to level up a weapon skill, you use that weapon a lot. If you want to level up your HP, you go ahead and get hit a lot. And if you wanted to get your MP and magic skills up, you just use magic. And it basically made the case of, depending on how you grinded, that's what got leveled up. So not everything would get leveled up at once, unless you were making use of everything. But there's also the case that you also leveled up your spells independently. And they got all the way up to level 15. The higher they went, the more damage they did, and the more capability of higher animations they got. Now, this comes to the point where you can get Ultima in the game, because it's actually a story thing. However, whenever you do use Ultima, it's incredibly weak. Because for some reason, Ultima scales on the level of all the spells you have on the person using it. So like, if you want to have someone that uses Ultima, they better be a magic caster that has all their spells at level 15. And at that point, it's just better to use Flare, because nothing resists explosion.
So it's like in Kingdom Hearts 2, everyone's like, the ultimate weapon's the strongest weapon ever. Except though for the Pumpkinhead. From like the fourth world or something like that.
Yeah. But even then, like, depending on the build, like, ultimate weapon is really good stat-wise, but skill, like, if you're going for a physical attack thing, yeah, Pumpkinhead's good, but if you want to go for, like, magic and then strong attack berserk afterward, Fatal Crest, and that's why it's one of my favorite Keyblades.
I don't think I have a favorite Keyblade.
You don't?
Sounds so sad about that. You don't?
I mean, like, you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, and yet you've never had this question of, like, thinking like, what your favorite Keyblade would be.
Probably this one right here, but that's not a Keyblade.
That's fair.
I just... It's a hard question to answer too, because ultimately it would be a Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblade, but can we judge off that, or do we judge off design?
Design.
You know,
and, well, you can go for design and the ability.
Well, if you go off the ability, it's definitely a Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblade, because they're the only ones with a real ability besides just a you know, stat, or now, whatchamacallit, I don't even think Kingdom Hearts 1's Keyblades even, they gave you magic and strength.
They had a special thing. Basically, there weren't Keyblades, but they were called gears, and that they were determined which Keyblade you had equipped. kind of like putting the keychain on the Keyblade to change its form.
Yeah, yeah,
One
but
of them was called the Wild Gear, which just boosted your combo rate by so much.
yeah, this was 2
It
though,
was like
wasn't
the
it?
go-to to do until you mastered it. Because once you mastered it, you got the combos.
Take this.
And then I don't know how to do it. I remember I was playing on my brother's DS at the time, and I somehow unlocked Oblivion and Oathkeeper. And he was asking me, how'd you do this? And I just didn't know.
Yeah, I guess the best way I can just say it, just answer this is the Keyblade isn't my favorite weapon in the series. I like Marluxia's Scythe. I love how what's his name, the sharpshooter just has a gun. You know?
Zigbar, yeah?
Yeah, Zigbar just has a gun.
Well, I mean, part of that is there's probably a story reason behind that, but you already know that.
Of course there's a story reason. He had a Keyblade thing where, hey, this gun's pretty good. It shot someone with it.
I still like to think, like, as a headcanon, his gun is a Keyblade form, and he just never swaps it out of the gun. Just to keep up with his identity.
Just imagine you got your Keyblade all set, and the guy's like down there, and he goes, "Come at me!" and you pull out a Glock.
Like, the only other person to use a gun was Lingering Will in with his cannon.
Oh, wait, he turns into a gun. I mean, technically, Clayton used the gun.
Okay, we're not talking actual
Sora
gun.
just straight up gets shot in the head, and he goes, "Ow!"
Don't worry, guys. By the power of friendship, we can just get shot. Game over. I want to see a mod now that like makes a realistic mod where Clayton always has a one-shot kill on the player.
Have you seen the Elden Ring mods where they swap out some weapons with guns?
Yes, and like how it's just instantaneous death.
Have you seen the one where they turn Torrent into an F-15?
Yes.
Or an F-22? The
Yes,
guy's
I've
like,
seen the
"Hey,
ones, like, where they
Mordot!" I will beat you. I'll beat you with the power of friendships and this gun I found.
Named Friendship.
Have you seen I forgot where exactly this skit was from, but it was this soldier walks up to a dude and he sees him etching something on the side of a bullet, and he goes, "What you doing, soldier?" And he goes, "You know how they always say that there's a bullet with your name on it?" And the guy goes, "Ah, so you're writing the name of your worst enemy in there?" And he goes, "No, I'm writing my name on here." So the guy asks, "Why would you do that?" And he says, "Well, you see, if there's a bullet out there with my name on it, and I have that bullet, I can't die. They won't shoot me." And the guy goes, "No, I don't think that's how that works, because I'm practically invincible on the battlefield." I think this skit ends up ending with him like with the bullet accident going off and him in the arm or something like that. And he goes, "Well, what do you know? It had my name on it."
Sorry, I lost in thought for a second.
Now, I also hate how everyone in this layer area always attacks with 8s, and the only thing that can just outright stop an 8 is a 9. Get out from underneath the ground, you idiot! Be a fireball! Hate these guys. So close to what?
You know, I like how the arrow spell in Kingdom Hearts changed from like 1 being an actual damaging spell to 2 and 3, I believe. No, 2 just being like a type of defensive spell to deflect projectiles, and then 3 made it a actual attack again.
Oh, wind? Arrow?
Yeah.
Is it still a protective thing in 2?
It's always been a protective thing in 2.
I didn't use it very much because I didn't see... I didn't... So, my most recent playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1, I found out how to get Arrow 2 and 3, which were... I don't want to say obscure, but there were things that I never interacted with the mushrooms, and that's how you got like one of them, and the other one's hidden somewhere in a chest off in the corner.
Yeah.
So I always had the base one, and it just didn't seem to help more than, you know, using just a heal. And then I found out that I was looking up how to do the things for the synthesis materials, and they're like, just use Arrow, and it, you know, it hurts the mushroom while you're hitting it, so you get a whole bunch of extra damage. I'm like, mine doesn't do that. What am I missing here?
There's also something that I actually found out whenever playing the games a lot, that people would make the quick finds for certain levels of spells instead of just using the max level, because of how the spell can cause fire aura.
I read a thing that has something to do with like staggers and, you know,
That's the whole thing, fire aura. You'll be able to chain the attack without building stagger and just stun lock an enemy. And it's
I would say I'm above that, but...
forms.
What was that?
If I remember correctly, each spell is also different with different forms, so one fire aura may not be the same as another, so I think final form Fyagra is still like the same as just normal fire aura.
I would say I'm above something like that than stun locking, but when I played Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS2, I climbed up the wall to fight Maleficent with just spamming fireballs at her. There was the core of the room, you could climb up the tree roots that were sticking out of the wall, and as long as you set down and Goofy to give you all their ether and their spells and have the ability to, you know, sacrifice one of their spells to give you 3, you could just stay up there and just spam fireball non-stop.
On this side as well, I remember Kingdom Hearts 1 had the spell of gravity, which I never really used too often, despite finding out later that it was obscenely overpowered.
Yeah,
but also find out in other games like Crisis Core, gravity is like one of the top used spells because it can do max damage so easily. Granted, Crisis Core can be busted so easy if you have the right equipment to where you can actually expand the if you can expand the damage cap that you can do to people, you can do the next cap of damage. So it goes from 9,999 to 99,999.
I don't think I ever said what was... I need 3 Mickeys. Give me Mickeys. I don't think I ever said what was my least favorite boss in all the game. What did... You said... Jafar. Ursula. I hated Ursula.
Oh, Ursula was a pain, but that entire world was also a pain.
Well, my biggest problem with Ursula is... It was the one move, the fact that she had lightning constantly following you. If you stood still to do an attack, you get strike. And if you get strike, then she would just combo you into another attack. And the way I beat her is I just simply sat behind her shoulder and she'd continuously rotate, pushing me out of her lightning attack as I hit her. But then once you get her down to 2 bars of health, she does an AoE attack. So I need to swim out and then try to reposition myself right behind her shoulder to smack her like 3 times and then leave again.
Although I do want to backtrack to an earlier thought I had back on Crisis Core. So you remember how I said like you can expand the damage cap for yourself? So, whenever I replayed Crisis Core on an emulator way before the remake came out, I discovered about one of the
this
secret
is
bosses.
7, right?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
Okay.
And there is a secret boss that you can fight before you get the Buster Sword. And if you actually do it before you get the Buster Sword, the game will give you the Buster Sword for that fight and give you the look that you had whenever you have the Buster Sword. So it kind of like your damage is still the same, but you now visually have the Buster Sword. But this one boss is so chick. It can one-shot you with every single attack, even if you expand your HP. The only way you can beat it is by having a mug that does max damage, steal a Phoenix down, which she has an infinite amount of, and use it before she hits you. And like some of her combos are insane, like because of the frame rate of the PSP, you can dodge at the right moment, but still get hit. So it's just a case of determination of using Mug, die, use Phoenix down, Mug, die, use Phoenix down, Mug, die, and then repeat. You physically don't need to bring in a cure spell or anything.
Well, if it one-shots you, I guess you wouldn't need a cure spell.
Yeah, you just instantly revive thanks to Phoenix down.
Equals.
And sometimes you could survive being one shot if you have the right stuff.
If you have the right stuff.
I think there's also something that you could try to wear to absorb magic damage that they had in the game. I don't remember. It's been a while.
That always wilds me out how old of a series Final Fantasy actually is.
I mean, it's amazing.
Like, it is ancient.
Like it. Take this.
I think the first Final Fantasy game I've actually played was surprisingly not like a mainline, but a sub-series game, being Choco's Dungeon. Specifically on the Wii. It wasn't the PlayStation 2 version.
Of course it's the Wii.
I mean, that's just what my siblings got at the time.
Yeah, I think, but I feel like
didn't get a PlayStation or Xbox until the 3 and 360.
yeah, but it feels like whenever anyone gets like some side off-brand game, that developers like all those off-brand games seem to be on Wii.
It's like always on a Nintendo game.
Yeah, they always go over and say, hey, like I don't know how to describe. There were several. Have you ever played the My Sim series?
Kind of, yeah.
They
I remember
had-
My Sims.
Yeah, they had a lot of Wii games.
They also had one on GameCube. Now, because like the ones I had on the Wii, there was Final Fantasy Chocobo's Dungeon, there was Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers, there was one we got a demo of on the Wii of like Crystal Tower or whatever, or something. It was like a type of like dungeon crawler where you go up a tower, clean the tower, and then you go to the next tower. Kind of like those ads where
That
you
sounds like
get...
Belmont, or not Belmont. Well, yeah, Belmont, Castlevania. That's the word I'm looking for.
Well, actually no. You're not going up the tower. You're defending the tower from incoming goblins and other enemies. So it's basically, as it is, a tower defense. And you're defending each floor and making the tower larger. I think it's like Dark Chronicles or something. Hold on. Let me look
Sonic
this up.
Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, the greatest Sonic game ever
No.
played.
Final Fantasy
One day I'm gonna go to some sort of convention and share my Sonic opinions and then get massacred by everyone.
Okay, it's Crystal Chronicles.
Like it.
My life as a Dark Lord.
My life as a Dark Lord.
Darkness.
It sounds
Isekai.
such like isekai.
Vanish.
You know what? I should have a Dolphin emulator on my PC. I'm gonna look into getting this. Because I do still have my Wii somewhere in my room. However, Wii Shop has been down for years. And the disc reader does not work on my Wii. So it's kind of useless aside from the games that already has on there.
Man,
that isn't a disc reader.
I had to use 2 candles for my Wii for a while. Because the sensor bar didn't work. Did you know that you can use candles as a sensor bar?
Yes, I heard.
It is a... It was one of those things, like, 2011, and first time we, like, you know, we got, like, Google access and whatnot, and we were, like, found forums, so like, wow, there's no way this works. Now the science behind it sounds sound, you know? It's just infrared.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to you.
Okay.
Come on.
So you can watch later.
Take this.
It's kind of cute.
I think I've gone up 3.5 levels in an hour. I don't think the developers of this game meant for Riku to be level 100.
Search.
Take this. Like it. Take this.
I have completely like lost track of what's going on, and just trying to find the ROM for this game so I can play it and get some nostalgia.
Don't worry, do you know what was happening about an hour ago? Me smacking Heartless? Yeah, it's still going on.
Hold on. I'm gonna post this in the VC text chat here.
Oh
This
boy,
is the
I'm
game
gonna have
I've
to tap out for
stumbled
that.
on while looking at. Look at who's in the back of that.
Let me tab out, hold on. Dun 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 dun.
It's made by Bandai Namco,
Hey!
or it's licensed by them, so it has a lot of Tales of things. Is it actually part of like the Tales of series? Because it says like Tales of the World.
Is it just all the games?
Like it.
I don't think it's all the games. I think it's like its own standalone. But why is Sephiroth on the thing?
More, sells more? Before YouTube, there was still clickbait.
Harvest Moon on the GameCube. Hold on, I probably should look up the actual name of the thing. Let's look up
Darkness.
Do I have 3 Mickeys yet? I have 2 Mickeys. The absolute slacker.
Vanish.
I don't think I want to play Final Fantasy Tactics. It's just like a mix of Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem. If a character dies, it's dead. Although there might be a
That's
setting
me.
in there.
Like it. Take this.
I would be down to play the city though. I used to have that like a demo of that on my PSP, and I would just play all the hard modes on each character.
So, have you ever played Sonic Chronicles?
I have not.
Well, it is known for having the worst Sonic music in all video games, which I disagree. I think it was pretty alright for a DS game. But one thing that would happen with this, once you beat the game, you'd be able to restart, but you'd keep all the power points, or you know, the skill points. But the game would be slightly harder. It's just New Game Plus, right? And by the time I was and you know, it was on our DS, so I just played this game a stupid amount of times, and it took so long to level up any character by like the 8th run through the game.
Like it.
But
Come on.
it was a good game. I don't know why everyone hates it. They were going to have a sequel to it, but they botched it because they weren't able to make it because the guy who made the Sonic comics said that Sega stole his character design,
Yeah.
which I find stupid because the comics are licensed by Sega. And I missed out on a great sequel game. I also like Sonic 06. I don't know why, or I understand why everyone hates it, but I like it.
Wait,
What?
what is the name of this game? Dragon Quest and Final
There we
Fantasy
go.
in Itakai Street Portal. And it has like dice on the thing, so like, is it some kind of Monopoly thing?
Play some Monopoly.
Final Fantasy Dragon Quest Monopoly?
Have you ever played Fear and Hunger?
I don't think I have.
So my friend recommended me to play this game, and it was probably the worst game I've ever played. Every action was a pass or fail chance with a dice roll,
Like it.
and or a coin flip, and if you failed the coin flip, you just failed the encounter, and a lot of the fights were insta kills, and the game wanted you to just restart every time you died.
Just me.
So the point of the game was, you know, don't ever actually fight anything, but some fights were just unavoidable. And some items you would need that were required to progress the story were locked behind a coin flip. So say you want to free the little girl, and you know that the key to unlock that cage is in the bookshelf. You coin flip with the bookshelf, and if you fail the coin flip, you don't get the key. And that was infuriating to play. And did I mention, if you do win the coin flip, the items are randomized too, so you might not get the key.
Yeah.
Oh, so frustrated playing that game. He was swearing up and down. I was like, it's a great game, the difficulty's challenge. I'm like, this is just bullying. I'm fine.
I don't want my life as a king. I want my life as a Dark Lord.
Yeah. Like it.
Two different games.
Take this. Yeah.
At least tell me which game it is.
Just me. Take this.
It says it's only on the Wii,
Darkness.
but like whenever I look on like a lot of things, I can't find this game.
There. Well, it sounds obscure.
Your Majesty! Come on! Come on!
Am I 90 yet? I think I just leveled up. I think I'm either 89 or 90. I'm 90, okay. Only 10 more levels. And then I could... I don't know if I'm gonna play 358. I might just watch the movie.
Yeah.
I kinda wanna show Misty the movie. But I feel like the movie might make her cry.
Like it! Just me!
Time, Riku.
Yeah! Like it!
Like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna be sad.
Well, I still can't find it.
I don't think a Rama this exists because I'm pretty sure the only way this game existed was from WiiWare, you know, the thing you needed the Wii shop for.
Instead of trying to find it on a ROM, maybe you can find it. Like I know it's at. You can find a lot of old obscure games on like old obscure. Well, like have you ever? I'm trying to remember what it's called. W Tangent has a bunch of old obscure games. I don't even know if that's still around. E-Machines had their own thing.
Take this! Your Majesty! Come on!
Did he just break my heel?
Come on!
This is why Leaf Bracer is the greatest thing ever.
Like it!
Ow.
Like it!
By the power of the white. Blind. Back. I also don't like. I'm pretty sure I would.
Darkness!
I have the card that I need to There's a card where they can't break your attacks. Do I actually have that as Riku? Because it's quite problematic for them to break every single attack I throw on them. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my deck. Actually, I do have that, but then I just saw this one, and this one actually looks. Pop. Wait a minute.
Take this.
Okay, so that's still.
Darkness.
That still drops.
Vanish.
There was one move that Sora had that had a small chance of just straight up killing an enemy, but it wouldn't drop any XP. But Riku also has that ability and it drops XP for him. So that's good to know. That being said, I think I'd rather just take some additional damage for 30 attack.
Like it.
Oh, I finally found it.
Take this.
After all these years of searching, I finally found the Scroll of Truth. Suki's cute. 9! Okay, I need to make that meme right now.
Vanish.
Ooh, ooh. Maybe I should make that meme in the middle of a battle. Dark Underground, you loser. There we go. My phone's freaking out on me. How dare it? There we go. I forgot my phone. Alright. Back to grinding. Had a small mental break. I think I killed everything in this room. Oh, that's the entrance. I guess I have to go back around. Let's see. If, where's a good one? I really want to do a Boundless Darkness. Too strong initiative. That one's a good one. And we start on the bottom floor. Nice. Nice. Alright. Very important that I do strong initiative here. The first hits in.
Let me see if I can pull up my dolphin emulator. Dolphin. There we go.
Why did it say I had a notification? Not one here. Dot.
Take this.
Pop, pop. That was it? That was the whole enemy group? There's 4 guys there. Pop, pop, pop.
Come on. Like it.
Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Yep, I need to unzip the things.
Unzip.
Make a new folder inside of my dolphin folder for the
Perfect. Let's go. Was there anything back here? Not really. I'll take the help.
What?
What? Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Like it.
Using that for the
Dog wisdom. Pop, 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 pop.
I was trying to do Blue's Clues.
Oh, okay. There's Banjo-Kazooie characters.
I got it running.
Can't wait until you go to save the game and it crashes because the emulator's not good.
One thing I do need to do. Controller settings.
Ow.
Come on. Like it. Take this. Darkness.
There we go.
Vanish.
Ow. Anything on this floor? Anything else? Nope. Oh, over here. Pop. At least I'm very consistently getting these first hits. Makes the room flow faster.
Like it.
Plus, minus. Home button will be that one.
Up, down, left, right, plus minus.
Down, left, right.
Like it.
Ooh.
Darkness.
Perfect. Up, 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 up.
Vanish.
That was a short one.
Vanish.
I don't know why some of these moves are fast or longer than others.
Take this.
Mickey, did you just knock me out of my thing?
Darkness.
Up.
There it is.
Vanish.
Oh no. I gotta configure the control again. Upper right remote. I mean, I can do sideways.
But
I-
oh,
for
because
what-
it's a weak remote. I'm like, why do you need your remote that way?
But I have to do like upright to then. No. Left and right are up and down.
Oh no.
Take this.
Hold on, let me reconfigure this.
You know the Viva La Dirt YouTube channel?
Darkness. Vanish.
Oh, is that another level up? Nice. Pop.
Like it. Darkness.
How dare you?
Darkness.
There we go. Mickey, are you here? We do have three Mickeys. Okay, heal me.
Vanish. Vanish.
That was a lot of hits.
Your Majesty, come on. Vanish.
There we go. I already missed the room where I did so much damage on the first hit.
Like it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Come on. Like it. Like it. Take this. Darkness.
Oh, I don't need the heals. I need the damage.
Vanish.
This is equally the best and worst move in this game, I swear.
Vanish.
There we go. I hit that too early. Doesn't matter though. Got him anyways.
Come on. Like it.
There we go.
Take
Got
this.
working.
Fixed it.
Like it.
Play the tutorial stage.
I'm a veteran. I don't need no tutorial.
I just had to configure it to be a sideways mirror mode.
Nice.
Like it.
I'm guessing it's old enough where you can't just do custom controls.
Yeah.
Darkness.
I mean, you kind of have to configure it like
Yeah.
based on it. So,
You have to do the custom
The-
controls through the...
like, you have to remember like
emulator.
what each button did. So, like, if it was upright, A did A and B did B. But if it was sideways,
Vanish.
B and A did what the X, well, the 1 and 2 buttons did, while 2 is A, 1 is B.
And God forbid you use a nunchuck. I remember like literally every game we ever played, no one ever wanted to use the nunchuck.
It was good for Smash, but even then,
Even then I would argue. But even if it was good for Smash, he would just use a 64 controller.
but wait, there's more.
Take this.
I clean up my desk a little bit. Need a stand I can place him on, dude. So it's not sitting in front of the screen.
Darkness.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that...
Vanish.
See how good this is when the enemy doesn't go underground and become immune? I wonder if that counts as good design. Pop.
Just me. Like it. Like it. Come on. Like it.
I'm not darkness form yet.
Darkness.
I
There we
don't
go.
understand how like these adventures get through like they hit the enemy once, don't kill them, but then proceed to the next floor. That's not how you
Vanish.
do dungeons.
Or you're like, ah, the nostalgia. This game's fantastic. This is great. This is a hunk of junk. What the heck? I think I can see 2 pixels. There's a Garfield comic. It was a whole series that happened throughout Christmas one year, and he ends up leaving the house and gets lost. So he ends up meeting his, like, it was like he met his mother and he's, you know, got to stay with his siblings he never knew about. But then he's, you know, comes slowly to the realization that even though this is his Christmas with his family, it's not his family. John is, you know. So
Yeah.
he decides to leave and go back home to John. And when he gets back there, he goes, "Home sweet home, how I've missed you. The creaky floor, the paint peeling off the wall, the gentle breeze, the icky smell. This place is a dump."
Yeah.
Darkness.
I like the Garfield comics. Oh, thank Mickey for giving me a total amount of 2.
Vanish.
Oh, on the topic of Kingdom Hearts, what do you think Donald is a good teammate? Or do you hate Donald?
He's a good teammate.
Okay.
So long as you know how to take care of yourself, Donald should be able to maintain you.
I say, since I did figure out how to adjust his playstyle so he does use heal spells, whatchamacallit, him and Chain of Memory sucks. He is so
Yeah.
bad in this game because you'll go against, say, you know, Larxene, and we'd be like, "Donald, you know, I need you to." Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Hold on. Hold on. You're like, "Donald, I need you to heal me," and he casts lightning on Larxene, so she heals.
Darkness.
Absolutely infuriating. Mickey Mouse never heals my enemy. And that's because he's Michael the Mouse, absolutely coded.
Vanish.
I might be leveling for too long. Am I 91?
What I will do is pause the game. I should probably just head out, get myself some snacks, and get back.
Prepare yourself for a gaming session.
Uh-huh. I also have like no snacks right now or drinks if I don't just make myself some drink mix stuff, but that requires a lot of work.
Going out, like, of the room or, like, the house?
The house.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been nice having you here.
I'll probably come back.
I'll probably be playing
If
Pac.
you just like want to stay in the VC,
Okay,
I'll
doke.
wear my things and then come back in VC.
Okay, doke. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Doing what I want.
Just me.
This isn't what I want either, but I'll deal with it. Yeah, that did good damage. That was good. Where's the other 9? There he is. Honestly, I should have just been spamming fireballs. It would have been so much quicker.
Your Majesty, come on! Come on!
I completely with that. Alright then. I could have split this recording into 2 because I had that other before I'm going to have to paste onto this anyway. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to be doing a good amount of work in the editor. Keep up.
Vanish! Your Majesty, come on! Vanish!
Let's go. Very close to 92? 92. Very close. Up. Nope, completely missed. He hit me first.
Just me! Out of my way!
Oh great, it's this one. Even though the spin attack does more damage, I feel like it's greatly misused for being...
Like it!
The big one that does the upward slash seems to miss everyone else on the screen, which is not good.
Darkness! Vanish!
There's the level up.
Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up! Vanish!
Let's go. Right as he came out. 92, let's go. That's 5 levels, which is a pretty good amount, even if I do stop here. But I got a little longer I can go.
Come on! Like it! Take this!
Ow.
Darkness!
Let's go. I'm going this way. Up. Dude just spawned. Smashed in the back of the head. Unfortunate. And then he breaks my cards, the first thing he does. Alrighty then. I no longer feel bad.
Take this! Like it! Darkness!
Are you kidding me? Let me on. Actually, don't take that out of context.
Vanish.
There's something still here. Oh, there's something still here. That was a hole. I should have just gone for the XP. Pop. I can't wait until I fight Handsome and it's just incredibly... well, I can't say it'll be incredibly one-sided because all these levels aren't actually giving me any stats that are useful. I have so many darkness points, it would take a nuke to knock me out of darkness.
Darkness. Vanish.
Oh, that was quick.
Vanish.
Oh, time to turn around. Veer higher. Hey, these. I'm gonna use a 4 instead of. Since these rooms do have the most XP.
Take this. Darkness. Your Majesty, come on.
If enough fireballs, any problem goes away. Pop, pop, pop. Ow.
Take this. Like it.
parry them. Why were you not stunned?
Vanish! Come on! Vanish!
So we have the virtual insanity meme as he slides across the screen to get to me.
Take this! Darkness!
Oh, perfect. All right.
Vanish! Come on! Vanish!
Kind of want to wait until the third Mickey. If I end up with one more guy left alive, I'll use the. Oh, there's my third Mickey. Let's go, and doesn't matter what number it is because the other two are high enough. I can't even respond to a text message without one of these guys fly across the screen. Eagle eye vision, I swear. I will probably blitz, run across back to the save point after this and call this a finish the Kingdom Hearts portion. Because it's running up to 3 o'clock and I am going to be playing Pac-Man. I just used Mickey. No! I guess that doesn't matter. Alright, which way is the exit though? I think this way? Yeah, that looks like it. Alright. Hi, Mickey. Was that 6 levels? We went from 86 to 92? That's pretty good. I accept that. That's a good run. But we shall be going to be right back screen. I should be back in a moment.